Hey, 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 what's up, everyone? You reached Tuck Notes. I was about to say beginner stock talk, but this is your how to do in an emergency situation, and I'm gonna share a story right now about what's happened to me in the last, I don't know, 5 days. It's been hell. And I was, my friend I work with, Christian Zaragoza. I know he's gonna have a big smile right now. I do too, and his brother Alexa. But he dared me to do this, to make a video. He didn't think I had the balls to do this, and so I wanted to show him that I did. Just go along with this. You might learn something, maybe you won't. Maybe whatever. But just check it out. So I was raking on the hillside 6 days ago-ish, and I stepped onto a beehive that was in the ground. Thought it was a stick, and it was a beehive. And then my next step after that, I felt like I walked into a big spider web. And then I was like, shoot, what? There's got to be a spider, right? So I start feeling something crawling on my head, and it's on my hair, but it's not on my scalp yet, right? But there's legs, right? But there's more than 8 legs. There's like 16 legs or something like that. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, now this isn't probably a spider. I'm probably dealing with something else. And then I started feeling pain in my head, right here, back here. And I soon realized that it was a bunch of yellow jackets, honeybees. And I tried to take a stick, because I was still up there on the hillside, and get them out. But I knew in my head, I was like, if I piss them off, they're gonna poke me. So I don't want to get poked. I've been poked probably 4 times by this point. So I just was like, ah! And I like ran down into my room. I ran into the bathroom, and I thought of getting a brush. So here's the part where you might take home point if this ever happens to you. And I took a brush, and I lightly, gently brushed 4 bees out of my hair, and they went straight to the window in the bathroom. And there was like a screen, right? And I trapped them, closed the door, and it was like, sayonara, I can't say that word, but anyways, I was in a ton of pain by then. And I started feeling swelling in the back of my head. And this swelling, I thought, I've been stung by bees before. I might be able to handle this. This isn't a big deal. And so I didn't do anything that night yet. Just maybe kind of treat it with some topicals. And that's it. But the next day, I woke up, and I was in so much pain, and I could hardly open my eye. And I'm going to show you guys an actual photos of what I look like, and you're going to trip your pants off. Oh no. All right, well, I'll do it like, oh, I'm done. Here we go. Okay, this is day 1. This is the day I texted my boss my picture. Hey guys. Here's day 2. No medication yet. Haven't gotten in that story. Day 3, first day of work. day, I don't know, this day, so I'm counting the days now, right now, by the days that actually, for 3 days I'm into this, from taking medication. Now, the medication, I went and had to schedule a ride to get to the hospital, and then I came in looking like the first picture, and said I was having a hard time breathing, which I kind of felt like I was, but I wasn't sure if it was breathing or if it was me psyching myself out or what. And it's really difficult to figure this out when you have a bee sting in your head. It's a different story. And so I waited for 2.5 hours there, an hour to get checked in, and then, I don't know, 30 minutes later, hour later, I got my vitals. And I was like, you know what? I really need treatment, and I understand there's people online need this help too, but I gotta go. So I just left the hospital, and I don't know. I went back home. I took a car ride back home. And I went to CVS to pick up something, and my mom called me at that point, and she told me about this satellite UCLA clinic that exists somewhere, a little teeny office somewhere, not far away from where I was. And so she's all, you should go up there and check it out and see if they'll take your insurance, because the insurance is that's the deal, where it's you can fill in the rest of that part. And so I go up there, I show my face, and I'm like, I got stung by a bee, blah 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 blah, this stuff I said to you, I told you guys and girls. And then they're like, okay, where's your insurance? Give me my insurance. Oh, we can't take this insurance. But I was just at a UCLA hospital. How can you not take my insurance? Well, it says it's this and you have that, and then we don't take that, we only take this. And I'm like, and they're very nice people, extremely nice people. But they're like, you can go across the street and there's a place in the urgent care, and they'll check you out. And so I go down there, show them my ID, show them my insurance. Oh, we can't help you. It'll be $180 just to see the doctor without a prescription written. Biggest ripoff ever. Did I do it? No. Did I have money? No. So then I go home, and my mom calls me and was like, hey, what's up? How did it go with up there? And I was like, nothing happened. I got turned away. And she was like, you know what? I'll pay for this, and then I'll cover it. When you get your next paycheck, you can just pay me back. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So she picked me up, and we both went back up there, and it took my mom to get out of the car for a little while. So I walked into the place already, and I was kind of like excited to be able to get the medication because when I got checked in the vitals, the nurse said, she's like, you know what you need steroids. You need prednisone for this. And I'm like, okay, that really, I remembered that. And so I went in there, and they said, I have the money. And they're like, oh, he can't take your money though. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I have money right here. And they're like, the reason we can't take your money is because if we take your money on your insurance side, it'll look like you have the money to pay for this. And I actually don't. But they had to say that to me, and prior to this, when I first got rejected, I said, you realize you're turning me away, looking like this. I was the worst one. health providers turning you away. And I said, is there anyone in this room that can tell me is there a physician in this room at all? There was 10 minutes left before the place closed. I said, can you, please, just have her look at my face and tell me if I need to go back to the emergency room or if I just need the medication, and this will be a wrapped up story pretty soon. And she's like, and I finally convinced her to go back. And about a few minutes later, a very nice older woman comes up and looks at my face and totally assesses me. And she's like, yeah, that's what you need, prednisone, yeah. And I don't know how she pulled it off, but she was able to write a prescription for me, send it to the pharmacy that I was just at, and I was able to get my medication, and I didn't have to pay 1 cent. That's the power of not giving up and being persistent and staying motivated when you're in a really tight squeeze and you don't have many assets, you don't have many ways to get around, and you look like so you can see a little bit, you can see there's still some swelling, but it's obviously changed profoundly. And I'm just really thankful to the UCLA clinic, satellite clinic that it exists out here, and to my family for helping me out. And I hope this video hits someone and helps someone else. So check you out here.